This is my video response to the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode Ted. Tuesday nights I would head over to my friend AJ's, and he and his sister Jen and I would make brownies and then head down into his basement and spend an hour watching the newest episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I decided to, best as I can, recreate the original conditions of the first viewing of Ted. So I've invited both AJ and Jen over to rewatch Ted, an episode starring television star John Ritter. We're going to watch it together and experience it all again for the very first time. But first, where we are. So we're well into the second season of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. By my totally unscientific count, there are now 28 innocent people who have been killed by vampires or other supernatural creatures. And along comes our episode Ted. What do you remember of the Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode Ted?
Absolutely nothing. Until John Ritter is in it. I'm pretty thrilled, but other than that, I literally no idea where it sits in the season or even what happens in the season. So,
all right.
pretty excited.
And Jen, what do you what do you remember of Ted?
That Sarah Michelle Gellar was trying to stop him from doing bad things.
Just be guessing.
And Willow and Xander were kind of helping, and Giles probably
you just
looked some information up
saying what
in
the
a
show
book.
is about.
And Cordelia
What happens in every single episode.
Yeah, but it happens.
Do they discover the true meaning of friendship in this episode?
John Ritter, you're not going to stand in the way on an all-new Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Yeah,
See,
right.
I said that they were dating.
Doing a knock on the door joke?
I know you're the most important thing in her life, and
Based on this non-framed picture on the fridge.
hello, Jenny.
It'd just be so much easier if Giles was dating her mom.
Your textbooks were delivered to the library. Do you want me to hang on to them?
Yeah, it's fine.
She's all upset because a demon possessed her when he was the Ripper.
When he was in Rip, did he ever stop?
You make me feel bad that I don't feel better.
Do you know that she was a backup dancer for Prince?
I got that feeling from her when I saw her.
My mom needs a guy in her life. It's about to be Ted.
Do you have somebody else in mind?
Do you have a brother?
I bet the boys are lined up around the block trying to get a date with you.
Do you think this episode is an inspiration for 8 simple rules for dating a teenage job.
Yes.
I know, I've
I think that was the subtext throughout that show. John Ritter was actually a robot.
Hey, how about that? Got a hole in two.
Beg to differ. It does count, and I don't stand for that kind of malarkey in my house.
It's good to set definite malarkey bounds when you're in your own house.
No! He's trying to erase her!
And we ask that you bless this house and help the people in it to be more productive. People in it to be
It's
more
not bad enough he's a
productive
robot.
and more honest. Amen.
I think you're supposed to close your eyes.
Well,
and say
another
grace.
great day at work.
You're supposed to declare meeting to the end people you're preaching to.
I feel like killing myself. Buffy?
No, I
A little extreme. Understandable.
You can go to your room, young lady. That's where you can go.
Best man ever. Don't forget a knife.
What exactly is a vampire slayer?
I think it's fairly obvious.
Kind of straightforward.
You should have seen the intro to the show.
So, I think we should talk about how you killed your boyfriend.
So you know karate.
Ooh, overalls.
There are a lot of overalls on this show. The overalls of sadness.
The paper said he fell. He fell?
After I killed.
Fell into my fist. Fell into my boot.
You would never hurt anyone intentionally. Well, you know, unless...
Unless they were dating my mother.
Take note, Giles.
These are Ted's things.
These are Ted's
They're all-
bowls.
Baking implements.
It's done.
I'll never bake again.
It's official. This day can't get any worse.
Beg to differ.
How'd he get up there?
Oh no.
Nice shot, lady.
Giles is badass.
How many bowls does this
That's
guy
a
have?
lot to throw.
You don't have to worry about Buffy. You don't have to worry about anything. Daddy's here.
Home. If it's the 50s and you're a psycho.
What you got?
It's like Blast from the Past.
Christopher Walken's gonna jump out.
I think you might want to stop telling me what to do. I don't take orders from women. I'm not wired that way.
Is that one of the Asimov rules?
The moral of this episode, 50s men are an evil asshole. Joss Whedon getting back at his dad.
They'd all build evil robots themselves if they could.
The real nuclear dream.
Fine then. I'll have to carry you.
And Ritter's like, and then we'll cut, right? Because I can't actually pick her up.
It's pretty sweaty for a robot.
I don't stand for this kind of malarkey in my house.
Twice.
Nice.
Skillet.
House is mine.
That's what you call full circle.
Sounds like fun.
Just nothing with horror in it. Or romance.
Or
Or
robots.
men.
What shit did they do
I
with the
guess
robot?
that movie is good call.
Throw it in the trash.
I made a lamp out of it.
Can be recycled.
Moral of the story, don't date a vampire slayer's mother.
And what a coincidence that was.
Exactly.
I like that you can also use a microscope on a cookie and find traces of ecstasy.
Someday somebody's gonna make you wanna turn around and say goodbye. Until then, baby, are you gonna let him hold you down and make you cry? Don't you know, things will change, things will go your